very fun. Honestly, like, this is the day I catch myself on camera literally chopping my hand off. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? Good morning, everybody. I'm in my chickadee crew neck today from my Nana. She gave me the best collection of vintage, honestly, like, yes, they're vintage, sweatshirts, and I'm living for them. So it's always a good day when I pull one of these out. I'm having my pesto toast, and we tried ordering our groceries for pickup. That way we weren't like impulse buying in the store. So I think those are ready. So I have to go pick those up after I eat my breakfast. I think I just confirmed plans with my friend to come over today, and we're gonna do vision boards. You may think it's kind of an odd time of the year to do a vision board, but there's no right time. We're feeling motivated. We're both very creative people, so I feel like it will be fun. So I'm gonna bring you along with me today. Okay, I'm focusing on the road, but I just needed to say, I just had the sweetest girl pack my groceries because I ordered for pickup, and not a cop driving by, like, as soon as I'm literally trying to film myself. She was so sweet, and she was like, oh my gosh, I love your glasses and like your whole outfit, you're the cutest thing ever. And I'm like, you just made my whole day, my whole week. I love you, we're best friends. So if you ever feel like you want to compliment someone, please just do it, because it makes that person's day, and that person like could have been having the worst day ever, and you can boost their mood. So this is your sign to give compliments all the time, and it's a two-way street. You feel good, they feel good, it's a great time. Okay, that's all I have to say. It's a little bit later, and I just wanted to share that I'm prepping for the vision boards. I started by, I just got like a piece of construction paper and then put like 20 different questions on there, like journaling prompt type of questions to get us in the zone. I just took these like randomly off of Pinterest, and then I'm just copying them onto my sheet. I feel like it can be really easy to make a vision board with like a negative mindset of all the things you want to change and all the things you don't like about yourself. And so I figured if we started with this type of exercise, I'm hoping it will turn that around and make it more like think about things that are actually working in our lives and what we want to continue, or things that we're proud of, and build upon that. We're not changing our whole lives overnight. we don't need to become a different person to be worthy or be important or anything like that, which is something I battle every day. But I'm gonna finish copying these over. My friend's almost here. I'm not sure if she's gonna want to be on camera, but I'll take you along the process of the vision boards. Okay.
Well, you just fall in and out of love. Well, you just fall in and out of love. Well, you just fall in and out of love. Oh, you just fall.
I'm currently about to cook dinner because I have this spaghetti squash that is starting to like go brown. So I haven't had a spaghetti squash in so long. So I'm going to attempt to cut this and turn it into some type of pasta dish. I have not looked up any technique for this, but I have a feeling, yeah, that my knives suck. Oh, absolutely not. That is not gonna work. Hold on. Maybe like a nice bread knife. Oh! Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to be my workout for the day. Holy crap. No. I will be Googling how to cut this.
Squash, where you're going to make your lengthwise cut. So right now you'll see I'm taking a sharp paring knife and just going to make several different slits around the line where I'm going to cut it later on.
Okay. Ma'am.
Now, if you have a really good chef's knife and you feel really strong and like you're able to cut it, you can certainly just cut the squash in half first and not mess with the microwave. But if you're a little bit intimidated and you're not feeling too confident, this is going to be a safer way to make it easier to cut. Okay, so once you've made your slits along the area of the squash that you're going to cut,
Honestly, like this is the day I catch myself on camera literally chopping my hand off. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
take it out, make sure.
Squash is in the microwave. I'm not dealing with that. I don't know who I thought I was to just cut that thing in half, but it's not me. I didn't end up vlogging the rest of the day on Sunday with my friend because we were just in the zone. Honestly, we didn't even get to the vision boards because it took us the entire time just to fill out these little like journal prompts that I put together. So we basically just went over this and had a nice long therapy session, which is always great to have. And I'll link all these questions below because it actually was really fun and really got us thinking about like where our lives are at right now. We're both about to turn 25 and it's fine. It's definitely not daunting, but it's a little daunting. So we're just trying to, you know, get our lives together and help each other in the process.
Make sure you're using an oven mitt or a dish towel so that you don't burn yourself. After that,
Okay, let's send a prayer for me. No broken fingers, no cutting my fingers in half. I'd like all my limbs after tonight's dinner. The damn butt. I'm just still struggling a bit. Oh, we're getting somewhere, everybody. We are getting somewhere. Yeah. Ah, I think I got it. Did I get it? Heck yeah. took 3 knives in a YouTube video, but I did it. Okay, so next step, it says to just throw some oil on there. That's what I'll be doing. And then to season. So I'm using salt, black pepper, and garlic. And you gotta do the red pepper flakes as well. This is how it's looking now, questionable. And then it says to cook it face down in the pan. This little sticker was stuck to it when I bought it, and it says to cook at 350 for 45 minutes. So that is what we're going to do. Absolutely addicted and obsessed with Ovaltine for like the first 12 years of my life, but this drink just gave me like every happiness I ever need. This was the key. Chocolate milk. Our squash has 12 minutes left until we can try to turn it into a pasta. I did cook the pumpkin seeds and they beeped a while ago. This is how the pumpkin seeds turned out. They look pretty good. I feel like they might be a little hot, but we can do a taste test. Those are actually very good. I'm usually not like a huge pumpkin seed person, but these are 10 out of 10. Spaghetti squash seeds are where it's at. If you're still watching at this point, you are an OG. I don't even know what this vlog is. I don't know why I picked up the camera today. I think I'm just, again, lonely. Why am I literally bright red? Okay. I love the yellow lighting in the home. Casey went out for the day and he won't be back. I honestly don't even know when he'll be back, but he'll be back later tonight. And I think I'm just trying to distract myself from not being scared home alone because I am a child. Okay, the squash is out of the oven. I need to figure out how I'm gonna attempt to flip them over. Okay. Oh. Okay. That is very satisfying. Oh my gosh. That is so bizarre. This is such a bizarre food. Okay, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get in terms of mashing it or forking. Oh, geez. I'm gonna start the sauce. And I'm really not doing anything crazy. I'm pretty much just gonna put this in the pan. Come on. This is the Italian Bomba hot pepper sauce from Trader Joe's. If you've seen any of my recent vlogs, you would know that I am absolutely obsessed with this. So I'm gonna do a good scoop of that. I'm also gonna add in some spinach. This is the final result. I'm a little nervous. One, because that spice is so saucy. The sauce is very spicy, and I took a bite and I almost died. I usually have the spread on like under avocado toast, so I feel like the avocado balances out, but as a sauce itself, I may be in the ER. My camera's about to die. I'm gonna eat this, watch a movie, hopefully not get murdered, and I may catch up with you another day this week to complete the vlog. I've had these pastels for a while and I think I've used them like one time, so not too confident in the abilities, but it's fine. I just felt like doing something creative today that didn't put too much pressure on myself, not for anything in particular. I feel like I'm finger painting. This is very fun. If any of you are creative people, you probably run into like wanting to be creative a lot, but then you kind of get like, I don't know, I feel like I'm always wondering like if it's like what the value in it is, like if I can't think of a good enough reason of like why I'm gonna be painting that day, or like what I could be doing instead of that. I don't know, I feel like I'm always fighting in my head of like if it's worth it, or like I have a bunch of laundry to do, I'm like, oh, I should probably do my laundry. And sometimes when you're overwhelmed with so much to do, you kind of just have to force yourself to take a break and do things that are like not productive in the traditional sense, but it will prevent you from feeling burnt out. I'm also very impatient when it comes to art. Like if I don't do it a lot, when I try to get back into it, I just like want to be, it's not that I don't want to do it, but I want it like to be complete and to be really good right away. And like I'm only focused on the final product. I don't know, I feel like it takes me a while to get into the headspace where it's like, we're doing art for fun. Because my brain is just like, what is the point of this? Like, even though I really enjoy it, and the point of it is it calms me down and makes me feel better, and it's like a good mindfulness practice, but I feel like there's just so many things in our society that tells us that certain things are like not productive or lazy, or you could be spending your time better, and it's just unfortunate because then I feel like we don't spend as much time doing the things that we actually like to do. So I think for a really long time, especially in college, I like completely stopped painting for years, except if it was like for a gift, and that made it always seem like a chore, or that like painting was like only done if I was like making something for someone else, and that made it like worthwhile. Whereas now, like I'm really trying to get in the habit of just doing it for fun and not for any particular reason, or like have any particular expectation of what it's gonna come out as. Like it doesn't have to be a literal work of art. It can just be for fun. So I usually sit here, I just pick one of those pre-made playlists for art, and I really just try to like zone out, and I always feel a lot better afterward. One thing that's really helped me, if you're feeling like if you also deal with like perfectionism in your art, I've really liked palette knife painting, and also like things you can do with your hands, because it like naturally is imperfect, and you can't make precise lines with your fingers or with a palette knife. It kind of like does what it wants, And so I think that relieves a little bit of the pressure off of me, where it's like, it just becomes more fun. It's not as like rigid, or, you know, you need to make this specific thing. And I don't know, it's something about like when you can do something with your hands, I feel like a little kid again, and I really like it. This is the damage so far. I also have a really hard time like beginning something when I don't have like a point of reference. And so I usually end up pulling something off Pinterest or like a picture that I've taken, and then I just start drawing, and it usually ends up being like my own version of that thing, because I always somehow or another like trail off and do something different, but it's like the same idea. So again, like not putting the pressure on myself of like, this has to come out exactly this way or it's a failure. It doesn't have to be a certain way to be good. And again, we're not focusing on the outcome. It is just for fun.